Skin is here! Fenty Skin is my vision of the new culture of skincare. I wanted to create amazing products that really work, that everyone can get in on and are easy to approach. When developing the brand, these were the 3 steps that really changed my skin and hooked me on creating this routine. So you have Total Cleanser, Daily Cleanser Makeup Remover, Fat Water, Pore Refining Toner Serum, and Hydrovisor Invisible Moisturizer SPF. Fenty Starters. So I guess these are just like a starter kit. Clinically tested. Every multitasking product is like a 2-in-1, used together to brighten skin, reduce the look of pores, and target dark marks. Clean, vegan, earth conscious. Oh, look at Ree. She looks so pretty.
Hi, this is Nai. Welcome back to The Golden Prescription, and this is your source for professional skincare knowledge on YouTube. My name is Nai, LABeautyologist on both Instagram and Twitter, and welcome back to my channel. So I am so excited today, like, this is crazy. Fenty Skin is here. Rihanna has a skincare line. I feel like a lot of people have been clocking Fenty Skin since the trademark was filed, so this is very, 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 very exciting. And I know you clicked on this video because you wanted to hear what your favorite internet esthetician had to say about it, so let's go. Okay, now, full disclosure, I'm a Rihanna stan, if you can't tell. I mean, like, at this point, I'm sure everyone is honestly a Rihanna stan, but like, I'm like a day one, music of the sun, it goes 1 by 1 and 2 by 2 type stan. So this moment is like very surreal for me, but I'm going to be as honest as I possibly can with this review and share my honest thoughts, for better or for worse. Now, I actually received these products and knew about the launch back in May. So lucky for you, I've actually had a good long while to use the products, test them out, see how they perform, and to formulate my pros and cons and things. 6 to 8 weeks is like the perfect amount of time to know whether a product really works for you or not. So I don't know if they planned that, but it worked out perfectly. Their team only sent me the products in like these little sample product bottles. So this is actually the first time that I'm reading the ingredients list and seeing like the real life packaging and stuff like that. So it's exciting. I am very like surprised and pretty happy with everything so far. As of today, like the day I'm filming, I don't know price points. I don't know like the featured ingredients that the brand wants to talk about. So I won't be able to discuss that. But in the editing process, I'll add those things on the screen for you to see. And I'm sure that between now and the time that this launches, they'll discuss it. Now, all the products are 2-in-1 to really help simplify the skincare process and to make it less intimidating. I love that that's part of the brand's messaging, approachability and accessibility. Even though I'm not really a fan of 2-in-1 products, and when I received them, I'm gonna be honest, I was a little disappointed by that. But after seeing the ad campaign, it really makes a lot more sense. And I can see that she's really marketing it as like a unisex product line. Clearly, these products are marketing to men and women and everybody in between. So it makes sense why she'd want them to be a little bit more simplified. Accessibility and approachability are also very core parts of my messaging, both personally and professionally. So I really appreciate that, you know, we have that aligned, even though we may go about it a little bit differently. So this line, right? It's 3 products. I want to assume there's going to be more than just these 3 coming out, but this is what we have to start with, and it's a solid base. We have Total Cleanser, which is a makeup remover, and Daily Cleanser. Fat Water, a toner serum hybrid designed for refining pores and treating hyperpigmentation. And then Hydrovisor, which is a moisturizer SPF. So I'll be giving you guys my professional opinion regarding packaging, texture, ingredients, my first impressions, and overall thoughts and opinions on the brand. The packaging is supposedly environmentally friendly, and yes, everything is fragrance, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. To learn more about fragrances and skincare, I'd recommend checking out my other video I did not too long ago, and I'll have that button up here somewhere. Now, it's only right to start with Total Cleanser, the Remove It All Cleanser. Packaging is simple. Bottle has a simple twist, and this cap kind of reminds me of Necessaire's bottle top, and there's a good amount of product in here. I would describe the texture of this cleanser as thick and creamy and grippy, if that makes sense. Like, it's sticky, which provides like a really great and promising cleansing property for removing makeup. The scent is soft and pleasant. It's not overwhelming, doesn't really smell like too, abrasive or much of anything. Now the ingredients. The thing that stand out to me on this ingredients list are, I see a handful of gentle surfactants. Surfactants are ingredients with cleansing properties, but these ones are very gentle and they won't strip the skin. There's acrola fruit extract, known for its high vitamin C content, which might provide some brightening effects. Now, green tea extract, ginkgo biloba extract, and fig extract are all going to provide anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Antioxidants are great to have in cleansers because they will help to remove the damage that the outside world has done to you. My first impressions with this cleanser is that I was a little skeptical that it would take all my makeup off, honestly. As you know, I'm very pro double cleansing, but I can understand how that can be intimidating to skincare newbies. It's not a requirement for me, but it is a strong recommendation, especially when wearing makeup. I've seen far too often how many times clients come in where I can literally see the makeup in their pores while I'm doing extractions. Makeup is more difficult to remove than it seems. But with all of that said, Total Cleanser totally removes my makeup. I would prefer, and I do recommend, you cleanse a second time with this, just to be sure. And of course you can cleanse with the Fenty cleanser again. But as you know, the 60-second rule is an absolute must, whether you're cleansing makeup or just SPF and sweat. Overall, I really like this cleanser, and I've been using it pretty consistently since I've received it, so like 2 months now. It leaves the skin very soft and not stripped at all. It has a very soft texture, and I think it would benefit all skin types. Overall, I'd give this cleanser a 9 out of 10. Next product we're going with is Fat Water. I love the name of this. So Fat Water is the pore refining toner serum. Instantly refines the look of pores, reduces the look of dark spots, evens skin tone, and fights shine without stripping the skin. When they first reached out to me, this was the product that I was most excited about. The packaging looks like a Voss water bottle, which I'm into. I think it's cute. It has an easy twist cap, just like the cleanser. And there's no UV sensitive ingredients in here that I know of, so the bottle being clear, it's all good. The texture lives up to this name. This water is thick. Definitely more viscous than a typical toner, more in line with a serum. The scent isn't particularly notable, it's just a very soft, pretty fragrance. So this ingredients list. First ingredient is water. Cool, it's great, loves water. Second ingredient is witch hazel. Not my favorite ingredient. Now, I'm gonna be flat out, honestly, I don't like that. But the rest of the ingredient list is pretty redeeming. There's niacinamide as the fourth ingredient, so it's top 5. There's no telling the percentage of niacinamide in here, but you only really need it at 3-4% for it to be pretty effective. Niacinamide is one of my favorite ingredients in skincare products. It reduces oil production and improves barrier function. It helps the skin retain more moisture. It helps refine pore size, and it does help fade hyperpigmentation. So niacinamide alone does all the things that Fat Water is claiming that it does. There's fig extract, acrola, ginkgo biloba extract in here as well, just like Total Cleanser, with the addition of cactus flower extract. Cactus flower extract is very anti-inflammatory and it's a great antioxidant. Now with the addition of the witch hazel, and then there's lemon myrtle extract, this will have a bit of an astringent effect to reduce sebum production, which, I mean, it says what it does. Fight shine without stripping the skin. First impression, without knowing what the ingredients were, is that I was a little disappointed, to be honest. I definitely wanted more hydration from this product, especially considering that it's called Fat Water. I thought it was going to be hella hydrating. But after reading the ingredients list, I can see exactly why it wasn't super hydrating for me. My skin is normal dry. And I think this product would better suit very oily combination skin. Obviously, I don't know how much witch hazel is in here, but after familiarizing myself with the product over the last several weeks, I'd still probably use a toner underneath it for myself personally to give my skin the true hydration that it needs. This product is very much geared towards oily skin. I have a theory that Rihanna has oily skin. I've had this theory since the Fenty Beauty launch when all the initial foundation launched were matte, and I didn't like that either. So I'm assuming there will be more products down the line that cater to less oily skin, and that will give a lot more hydration, but not bad for fat water. So overall, I'd give fat water like a 7 out of 10. And lastly, Hydrovisor. Hydrovisor is her SPF moisturizer. Packaging. This packaging is so cool. So it's refillable. This part comes out and it has like a cartridge. So this is where like the SPF moisturizer is found, and it goes in here, and this portion gets replaced. So it cuts down on waste, which is really cool. Invisible Moisturizer Broad Spectrum SPF 30. SPF 30 is perfect. It honestly kind of feels like nearly all SPF moisturizers. It doesn't feel particularly greasy, and it's definitely not watery either. The sun protective ingredients in this are avobenzone, homosalate, and octasalate. These are all reef-safe chemical SPFs, and it really does make for a nice, elegant finish on the skin. The key hydrating and moisturizing elements here are hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, watermelon extract, and aloe leaf juice. My first impressions, for a skincare newbie, this is going to be excellent. Definitely a moisturizer for all skin types. The finish of Hydrovisor is very light, it goes on very easy, and it does not take a long time to rub in at all. Now, generally, I prefer and recommend separate moisturizers and SPFs for the reason that moisturizers tend to be applied thinner than what's necessary for adequate sun protection, and the texture of most SPFs isn't very moisturizing. But Fenty Skin's goal here is to be non-intimidating and easily accessible, so I absolutely understand the benefits of having a moisturizer and an SPF smushed into one product. This doesn't give me some world-class levels of moisturization, but it's a good product. The moisturizing elements are there, it's not greasy, it's not matte, it's very much in the middle. It's good. I would much rather you wear an SPF moisturizer than no SPF at all. And if you're going to wear an SPF moisturizer, you might as well wear Fenty's. SPF is mandatory if you want to treat dark marks and generally keep your skin healthy. UV rays do a lot of cellular damage, and even the darkest skin only has an SPF factor of 13.5